everybody, this is Pitch Go Black here. Welcome to a special review for a certain YouTuber called Harry Williams Productions. But before I get onto that review, I'm going to show off some of my most recent pickups. And to be honest, actually, I've got quite a few recent pickups to get through. Okay, so let's start off with Target books, which I've gone a bit crazy with. The first one that I got, the first one I'm going to show in this video is, just move all of those out the way, is Frontios original print. Well, not actually original print, but a print of Frontios. Let's look at the front, the spine, and the back. Pause the video if you want to read it, if you want to read the blurb, because I don't want this video to be too long. Pause the video if you want to read this blurb, because I don't particularly want to read it, purely because I don't want this video to get too long. So yeah. Okay, next book I got, which I've actually read, and that is Marco Polo. If you want my opinions on this book, I think I need to do a bit more of an in-depth read on this, but I thought it was a pretty good read. I would give it an 8 out of 10. Let's look at the front. And please note, none of these items I show are up for review requests. Let's look at the spine, and let's look at the back. Pause if you want to read it. Okay, then next item I got is a Doctor Who Star Classics 2-in-1 re-release for the 25th anniversary. I'm not too sure how to describe this best, but I think I did it pretty well. But as I look at the front, the spine, and the back, this is of the Mythmakers and the Gunfighters. Alright, a couple of reprint books that I got yesterday after my collection video. They are Doctor Who and the 10th Planet. Let's look at the front, spine, and the back. So yeah, and the next one I got is Doctor Who and the Doctor Who the Three Doctors. And despite William Hartnell's face, which, well, judging by William Hartnell's face on the cover of this book, his anus appears to be erupting like a volcano. But apart from that, on the cover of this book, it looks very good. I really like this cover a lot. But anyway, let's look at the front, the spine, and the back. Okay. Next up, I've got a couple big finishes, which were pointed out by TJ Productions in my most recent collection video, and those big finishes are Her Final Flight. Let's look at the front, spine, and the back. Here you go if you want to read it. Bit blurry, sorry about that. And then let's look at the disc. This is a bonus release, and I've actually printed it as a full cast audio drama on a double CD, which is kind of wrong. Well, which is wrong because it's only a single disc release from Big Finish. Let's look at the booklet. So yeah. Okay, next big finish I got is the Stones of Venice. As I look at the front, the spine, and the back. As I look at CD1, this is actually my oldest big finish I actually have in my collection now. It's Big Finish release number 18. Let's look at CD1, CD2, picture of Venice there, and let's look at CD. Let's look at the booklet. So yeah. I've got other releases by Big Finish and a couple of releases from Doctor Who book range, Earthworld and Rags. Okie dokie. I got both of these Big Finishes for quite a good price off of eBay. I got Her Final Flight for £5.50, and I got The Stones of Venice for £5.99. Pretty good prices, considering they're older Big Finishes. And a couple of Doctor Who DVDs that I got from CEX. Next up, I got a couple of DVDs from CEX, and those DVDs are The Time Meddler. Let's look at the front, the spine, and the back. Pause if you want to read the blurb, if you can. Sorry about the horrendous amount of glare. So yeah. Let's look at the DVD, and let's look at the booklet. I'm going to give my brief opinions on the Time Meddler. I'm going to be brief because I don't want this video to be too long. My opinions on the Time Meddler. Not too keen on this story. I found that the plot was good, but I found it pretty dull for some reason. I don't particularly know why. Good William Hartnell story, just not my personal favourite. 6 out of 10 for the Time Meddler. No, 6.5. It's a pretty good William Hartnell story, but I do prefer others. Next up, one of my favourite Doctor Who stories of all time right now, The Moonbase. As a look at the front, the spine, and the back. Pause if you would like to read the blurb. There you go. Let's look at disc 1, and let's look at the CD 1. There. Let's look at the lone disc in the set. Let's look at the booklet. So yeah. Now, my opinions on the Moonbase. This story is an absolute masterpiece. This is now one of my all-time favourite Doctor Who stories, and it is my favourite Cyberman story. An absolute masterpiece, this story. I really love this story. I would give it a perfect 10 out of 10. It's absolutely fantastic. But now, finally, after all of those pickups, we are on to re-reviewing The Rescue and the Romans for Harry Williams Productions. Amazing, a long time ago, 24816 Harry Williams 96, or as he is now known, Harry Williams Productions, requested a review for this DVD box set, and I accepted the review request, and it was pretty much like giving Harry Williams a pile of elephant shit for Christmas. The review itself was absolutely horrendous. Easily the worst video I've ever uploaded to this channel. Doctor Who, Minecraft or otherwise. It was just a horrendous review. So, because of this, I deleted the video, and I thought it'd be really kind to actually do a much better review for Harry for this box set, because the video I did was absolutely really bad, and I don't have it up anymore because I don't want it to be on my channel. It's really bad. But anyway, enough babbling. Let's go on with my review of The Rescue and the Romans box set. Let's look at the front. BBC DVD, Doctor Who. Then on the actual image itself, we've got William Hartnell as the first Doctor, Vicky, Gorkolian, got the planet Dido and another planet, got the TARDIS up here, and you've got part of Rome burning. The Rescue the Romans, 2-disc set, DVD video. The TARDIS gives... Sorry, very blurry. The TARDIS gains a new member, then travels... The TARDIS gains a new crew member, then travels back in time to Nero's Rome in these 2 classic adventures, starring William Hartnell as the Doctor. Universal, U, as look at the spine, and the other image, well, it's pretty much the same. It's the top of the DVD box set, and let's look at the bottom. Contains mild fantasy violence, and in the total runtime for this DVD box is 146 minutes approx. And as a look at the spine for the Rescue and the Romans. So yeah, this is going to be quite a long video, sorry about this guys. Again, my opinions on both of these DVDs or stories will be brief, because for one, I haven't watched the Romans in such a long time, and I don't want this video to be too long. But anyway, let's look at the front of the Rescue. BBC DVD, Doctor Who, the Rescue, got Corcorlian there, Vicky, the planet Dido in the background, and you got the crashed spaceship down there. William Hartnell, the William Hartnell years 1963 to 66. Spine and the back. Again, pause if you want to actually read the blurb. So yeah, and the special features if you want to. Got cover images at the top there as well. Contains no material likely to offend or harm. Sorry, I got the wrong way around. Contains no material likely to harm or offend. Then the total runtime itself is 49 minutes approx. And then you've got the actual disc itself, and you've got the booklet. The 2 episodes in this set are called The Powerful Enemy and Desperate Measures. Let's look at the front of the booklet. The interior of the booklet, and the couple more images at the top there. Okay, so what are my overall opinions on the Rescue? This may be only a filler story, and it only serves the purpose to introduce Vicky as a new companion. Despite all of that, this story is an absolutely fantastic Doctor Who story. Not one of my personal favourites, but it's one that I really enjoy. It's got great production values and absolutely brilliant writing, along with brilliant acting and a very wonderful twist, and a very wonderful, although rather obvious twist at the end. I would overrate The Rescue a 9 out of 10. It may be only a filler story, but a very good one at that. And it very well deserves a 9 out of 10. It's very good story. Now moving on to the dishonourable The Romans. But anyway, BBC DVD, Doctor Who, The Romans, and there's a look at the cover image. You got Rome burning in the background. Got Ian and Barbara down here. Got Doctor here, and you got Nero here. The William Hartnell years 1963 to 66. As a look at the spine and the back. So yeah, again, pause if you want to read the blurb or read the special features. It's a 4-part adventure, and it contains mod fantasy violence, and the total runtime for this is 97 minutes approx. And as a look at the disc, and as a look at the booklet, or look at the chapter points, the actual names for the episodes are The Slave Traders, All Roads Lead to Rome, Conspiracy, and Inferno. So yeah, as a look at the booklet. So yeah, what are my overall opinions on the Romans? Yeah, absolutely disgusting story. It's not the worst Doctor Who story I've ever watched. Well, it's not as bad as this piece of fecking shit, The Chase. But the Romans, it's a very bad story in my personal opinion. One of my least favourites out of my entire collection. My least favourite out of my entire collection would be this piece of crap. But the Romans, absolutely disgusting story. I hate this story so much. This definitely deserves to die in a fire. one of the worst I've ever seen in Doctor Who. Very dull, very boring. I would overrate the Romans. A 2 out of 10. It's really, really bad. Okay, so that wraps up my re-review of The Rescue and the Romans, which was originally requested by Harry Williams Productions. So like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Pitch Gold Black, dematerializing.